At one extreme, you have some of the big tech companies, or there's been this philosophy that, oh, we don't need product management. Good engineers should be able to figure things out on their own. I disagree. I think that there's a huge role for product management. And there's also a really efficient way to bring it in to your organization. If you look at sort of the ratio of developers to product managers, or really product slash project managers, well, we can start there. So combining product and project management. So think of this as not just coming up with a Figma mocks and coming up with sort of like what the product should do. That's the product side of the equation. But then the project side of the equation, running Jira, Asana, Notion, whatever you use for project management. So those two pieces ought to be combined, and had a lot of success with that. I think that that's the right way to go about it. And there's actually one more role that you can combine in here. In fact, what I found to be very productive is that you take product and project management and you add CS, or customer success, to that mix. Why? Well, because customer success feeds back into product management. You hear from the customer what the issues are directly, and you feed that back into what you need to build. Now, unless you want to have none of these roles and have your engineers talking directly to the customers, which, hey, I've been there. When you're a founder, you take those calls directly. But the moment you get past that point, where you say, well, I need somebody in customer success, rather than hiring someone into customer success, which, let's be honest about it, a lot of folks maybe don't love that job, or they don't want that to be their forever job, but a lot more folks want to make their way into product. So instead, hire someone who wants or is that product manager who is willing to put some time into customer success. And this is the exact approach that we use at Hidden Levers. Rather, you have kind of two approaches. You could fractionalize it, and initially you don't need a whole product manager, so maybe you have a fractional product manager. Or you can take product management, project management, and customer success, combine all of that, and then you've got one FTE's worth of work, and you've also got this nice feedback loop where information is coming from the customer and it's directly driving the product forward. Another way to express this would be, well, how many product managers do you need, or what is the sort of ratio there? And I would argue that if you do all of these things in one role, then it's sort of a 3-to-1 ratio of, let's call it, of devs to PM. In the absence of putting all of that into one bucket, you could go much higher. You do see organizations going 6, even 10-to-1. But I think if it's devs to this PM slash CS type person, then they're really carrying multiple hats, or wearing multiple hats. And so a low ratio there can make sense, and that enables you to hire someone to take all of this on at once.